Om Shanti, dear students. I hope you all are doing fine, keeping safe at home and following all kind of precautions. I welcome you all again to the online English class. So the topic that I'm going to introduce you today with is determiners. Okay, so what are determiners? Determiners are those words that are fixed before nouns to determine their meanings. So determiners are those words that are fixed before any noun to give a noun a meaning, to define its meaning. So it can be divided into following types: articles a and the, demonstratives this, that, these, those, possessives my, your, our, his, her, its, theirs, indefinite adjectives some, any, much, many, little, few, less, others, all, each, every, both, neither, either, okay, and others are also given, etc. So your articles are a part of your determiners. The articles are also divided into two types: definite and indefinite. So the two indefinite articles in English language are a and the definite article in English language is the. So for indefinite articles, you can use either of them. Either of what? Either of a or an, depending upon the sound of the first letter of the next word. So if the sound is a vowel sound, then you're going to use an, and if the sound is a sound of a consonant, then you're going to use a. Okay. So use of a takes place in the following instances. In the place where the following word starts with a consonant sound. What are your vowels? Your vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and apart from A, E, I, O, U, all the other alphabet are your consonants. Okay. So, with a consonant sound, the determiner A is used, and also it is used when the following word is a singular countable noun. So when your word is a single countable noun, you fix a before that. Okay. Then when do we use an? An also does the same work, only the difference is that it is used where the word starts with a vowel sound. Alright. Otherwise it is also used for a singular countable noun. When is the used? The is mostly used before both singular and plural nouns, and its main function is to specify a particular person, place, or thing. Now we're going to do the uses of articles. Okay. So first we are going to do for a. Okay. Where do we use a? Alright. That is the indefinite article. A singular countable noun which is being mentioned for the first time. For that you're going to use a. I have never seen a gun. I saw a sports bike at the store today. Then for a singular countable noun or adjective beginning with a consonant sound, you use a. For example, I ate a banana. I saw a tall girl today. Then for a singular countable noun, which is an example of class of things. For example, a pet needs love. So pet here is a class of things. Then a father deserves to be respected by his children. Children is also a class of things. Then the noun is the noun to express a quantity. I need a dozen banana. I need to buy a couple of books. Then we also use a when we are describing units of price, speed, ratio, weight, etc. For example, the bike gives 35 kilometers a liter. So here what is your unit? Liter. And a as the determiner is defining your unit of whatever unit it is, a unit of weight maybe. You can run a mile in just 5 minutes. So again, what is your unit here? Mile, and A is defining it. Certain number of monetary units. Okay, for example, I want to earn $1 billion. Can you lend me 100 rupee? Then the expression of frequency, when you're expressing some kind of a frequency, something which is being done on the regular basis. For example, put these eardrops twice a day. Wash your face three times a day in summers. Then when you're giving an exclamatory expression, for example, what a beautiful morning, what a cute dog. So in all these 8 examples, you're going to all these 8 instances and circumstances, you're going to use a as your indefinite determiner. Okay, then there are some rules that you need to remember. Fine, what are the rules? The spelling of word following the determiner is not important. So if that is not important, then what is important? Only the sound is important. Now, there are few words given below that may start with the vowel letter, but they do not have vowel sounds. So the determiner is attached to them. For example, a union, a 1 rupee coin. Alright. And then there are few words that start with a consonant letter but they have a vowel sound in it. So they are preceded by the determiner an. For example, an honest man, an honor. So here, though your word is beginning with a consonant letter, but the sound which it is producing is a vowel. So you're going to use an. Then indefinite determiners are mostly prefixed before the noun that does not refer to any particular person, place or thing. So when you're not determining any particular person, place or thing, then you use indefinite determiner. For example, a cat, a boy, an hour. Now, indefinite determiners can be used before uncountable nouns also, but under special conditions. That is, if the noun is making, what is the special condition? It is when the noun is used in a particular sense. For example, I always have a tea after my lunch. So, here a sense is given to the noun that a tea is had only after the lunch. Then, she is a great pianist. Okay. Indefinite determiners can be attached before adjective only if the adjective is followed by a countable noun. For example, it is a red color t-shirt. So your red is your adjective and it is being followed by what? A countable noun, which is a t-shirt. He is a hard-working man. Now we're going to study about the definite articles, or you can call them even definite determiners. What is your definite article? The. And we're going to study where is it used. The is used when we are referring to particular class or group. Okay. For example, the luxury car is a rich man's vehicle. My brother has joined the NDA. So when you're referring to a particular class or group, okay, then you are using the. Then when you are referring to the names of rivers, ranges of mountains, gulfs, seas, oceans, groups, islands, ships, etc., then also you use the. For example, the Jamuna River, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, the Titanic, the Shivalik range of mountains. Then when you are expressing the names of the countries with plural names, for example, the Philippines, the Maldives. Books of religion, the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, The Holy Quran. When you're describing the names of hotels, museums, and certain buildings, for example, the Oberoi Group of Hotels, the Burj Khalifa. Then the last name of the families in plurals, the Madans, the Malhotras. Names of newspapers and magazines, the Top Gear, the Hindustan Times. Superlative of adjectives, the best boy in the class, the tallest building in the world. Descriptive adjectives referring to whole group or class, the working class, the middle class. Names of races and communities, the Hindu, the Christian, few expression of English language, all the colleagues, both the sisters. Now there are few places where this determiner, the, is not used. It should not be used. For example, the should not be used before abstract nouns, plural nouns, proper nouns, names of meals, colors, materials, when they are being used in general sense. When all these nouns are being used in general sense, then the should not be used in, means the should not be used before them. They should only be used before the name of, they should not be used before the name of games. The football, the basketball, it should not be used. It should only be football, basketball. So the is not used before the name of the games. The expression should not be used. Like when you're expressing all day, by road, sometimes you say all the day, what were you doing all the day? So that's wrong. So when you're expressing something in general, you're not going to use the, so it'll be all day, by road, by air. Okay, so that's it for the day, students. I'll meet you again, means I'll continue the same topic again in my next online class. Until then, carry on with your work, carry on with your studies, and as well as your revision side by side. Okay, and stay safe, stay at home, take care, bye.